In this video here, I'm going to quickly explain to you what fraternities and sororities are, just so you have an idea of what you'll be working with. So basically, they are organizations at college campuses. So there's sororities, which are big groups of college girls. And so, here's an example. These are all sorority girls, like just images. If I, typed in sorority girls, and, a lot of them are wearing, their letters, like that says Gamma Phi Beta, that's a sorority. That is Alpha Chi Omega, Chi Omega, Kappa Delta. So it's like they represent their sororities, all the time. So, so these are all, like, that's Kappa Alpha Theta. These are all different sororities. And these different sororities will have a lot of different chapters at different college campuses. So basically, the sororities, this is one sorority. I don't know which one that is, but, all those girls live in that house. So, there might be, several hundred girls in a sorority or several hundred boys in a fraternity. And they all just live in these big houses. And, so that is what Kite and Crest deals with. We sell apparel to fraternity and sorority life. Scott, myself, and Megan, we're all in fraternities and sororities in college, so we have a pretty good inside knowledge on how they operate. So we've been selling to Greek life ever since we started out in business. So going back to them all being on different campuses, like here's Kappa Alpha Theta. This is a sorority. So this was Megan's sorority. And, if you just type in their chapter houses, they just show up. These are all different houses at different campuses. They may have houses at like 200 campuses or something like that. Or, I could type in Phi Delta Theta, which is Scott and myself's old fraternity that we were at in college. And this is fraternity house. So these are all guys. So you can see, like, all of the brothers right there, and just different examples of Phi Delta fraternity houses. So Greek life's kind of the stereotype is that they're big partiers. Like, you could type in fraternity party and you could probably see big, this is kind of like the stereotype of Greek life. But a lot of what Greek life does is they do a lot of volunteering. They are very involved on campus. They stuff like that. So they're a lot of the decision makers on college campuses. Going along with that, so each of the houses, for example, Phi Delta Theta has Greek letters. Kappa Alpha Theta, Greek letters. So something that's kind of important is that the Greek alphabet. See, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, eta, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, sigma, delta, upsilon, phi, kappa, psi, omega. So it's pretty important that you can recognize both the letters as well as the names of the letters. Just because that becomes pretty important when it comes to, for one, there's a lot of different jobs that deal with Greek life at Kite and Crest, and so it's pretty important to be able to, for one, recognize the houses, recognize the letters, be able to, make sure that, designs, for example, have the right Greek letters, that they look right, that the letters are spelled right. For contact gathering, that you can put in the right letters, and that you're on the right website. For just all sorts of jobs is very important. So this is something that we would like everyone who deals with fraternity and sorority life at Kite and Crest to have these memorized. Going off that, there's each sorority house, for example, this is Kappa Alpha Theta at the University of Alabama. They have officers. So, it's like a giant group of girls. So if they need to have some order, so they have, this is the president, chief executive officer. Just different officers to run the house and make sure that it runs smoothly. So these are mostly just important when it comes to contact gathering or other stuff to deal with social media, contact finding, etc. But yeah, so that's all that I have on this. Let me know if you have any questions about Greek life in general.